We're not produce. We're doing, actually, hold on, wait a minute. I'm about to mess up. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't read. I'm doing a pickup. I'm retarded.
All the out directed.
I'm retarded. I need to go this way. I need to go to the, read the sign, Christy! Read the sign! I'm slow, I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, live pickups. Yep. Here we go. Okay. Alright. We'll be doing a live pickup. And this is a new place. We ain't never been here before. Do not enter. Okie dokie. Where do I go? Parking. Guess I'll go up to the side and check in. This little guard check thing. That's what that is assuming. Alright, oh, here's another sign. Drivers, pull around on scaled and check in at window. 630. I ain't got no pickup number. Alright. Good morning, everybody. We are currently trying to get the truck as dusty and dirty as possible. Because that's what we about. We's a dust bunny around here. Picking up waste, I think. But we don't deal with pickup numbers. We don't have any of that. We're not about that. Goodness. Boy. Goodness. Alright, let me be your behind to get that lunch. Alright. That's probably good right about there. Be right back. We're gonna read some more signs. Driver's license. Okay, I got you. Alright, thank you. You too. Alright, so. Alright. So we got to go. We gotta go to the delivery side. Because she said that she can't book me on this side of the operations. I was like, okay. I told her, so I don't know if you guys heard all of that conversation or not, but I told her, so yeah, so I got my driver's license. I see your signs all about needing a pickup number and it starts with such and such a number, you know. And I said, but I ain't got none of that. So what do I do? Kind of thing. So we gonna go back out, you know, where I couldn't read the sign, the big bold letters, and we're gonna go to the delivery side because we're picking up, and we're not gonna go to the pickup side. You see how confusing that is? So that's where I came in. We're gonna run. We're gonna run over here. But yeah, we left Columbia. We started in Columbia, South Carolina. Went to a town called Effingham, and I was like, you know, I don't know who's in charge of naming streets They got a sense of humor. They really do. So, alright. Okay, I'll stop on the white line. Yep. Now I go to, I think I go to the right. You gonna wave me in on the scale, or? Okay, I got you, I see you. But yeah, and I was sitting there thinking, I was thinking about the name of this town, that we're picking up, and I was thinking about the town that Lainey Wilson's from, which is Baskin, Louisiana. And I couldn't help myself, and I know this is probably wrong, but Baskin is, it made me think of Carol Baskin, the lady they've made a song and a meme out of, her killing her husband supposedly. And I got a chuckle out of that. Baskin. Oh gosh, the names of these towns that people come from. It's kind of funny. So it's like there's another town in South Carolina. It's called Earhart, but it's not spelled the way it sounds. I don't. I think they were drunk. And then I found some street names. One of them was called Tuckahoe, and I was waiting on the next one to be Slap-a-Hoe, and how to be a hoe. It's just like, crap, people. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah. So while we're sitting here waiting, I'm having me a fabulous morning. My camera there won't stay. But yeah, I'm having me a fabulous morning. It had me a cup of coffee. I've had a little bit of clam chowder in a can for breakfast. And yeah, okay, I'm getting the wave. I got to come on to the scale. Alright. And they're locking me in, man. They're locking me in. I don't like it. Yes, I don't like it. The scale there was loud. Goodness.
You're gonna go back to that field and you're gonna like to the back, like past the scale house. Go all the way around to the back, and someone will meet you down there to unload the truck.
I'm not getting unloaded. I'm getting loaded.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna load whatever that is out
Yeah,
there.
I think it's like 2 pounds, but go past the scale house, you're
Right.
saying, and then pull to the back, and then there's no dock or anything, just park. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Hey, at least I know my weight today, so. Oh, goodness gracious. Bless these poor people. Alright. Oh, you want me to get on the scale? Why I gotta get on the scale? I'm just turning around. Oh my gosh. I don't get it. But anyhow, whatever. That's their little pet peeves. Oh, buddy. Alright, so back to the drawing board. That lady back there, she said, unfortunately, I'll have to send you back over there to the side you just came from. And, yeah, we'll, you go past the scale house and we'll get somebody over there to load you. I'm like, okay, because I just came from there, so I just want to double check now. This is supposed to be all produce trailers. So, yeah, I think that's probably what I can probably circle around. Yep, there's the guy right there. Alright, he don't come load me. Good deal. Alright. Well, so far I think we're okay. As far as like running over gravel here. Don't look like we got so nice. I love it when people are nice. So much better. Life is so much better when they are. So let me go check in with him. I'll be right back. 2 has turned into 5. So we got five pallets of stuff. And yeah. So little minor adjustments here and there, but it's all the non-hazardous stuff that we should be picking up. So yeah. So a little bit of an update about me. This is totally random, but last weekend, because this is Memorial Day weekend, I'm filming this. I locked myself out of my truck, my new pickup, and not the semi, you know. And it was right outside the tax office too, nonetheless. And I had gone in and I was went and had some taxes paid, and I was giggling and talking up a storm and telling tall tales there. And anyway, the ladies inside, they were chuckling and laughing and whatnot at me. And anyways, I had to go back to my truck to get something, and then that's when I locked myself out because I was on my way to make a second trip back into the tax office because I needed to get something. Anyways, I realized what I did, and I was like, oh shoot. And I'm on the side of the street, kind of like on a big hill, and not too far from the main street really. And yeah, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I was born for this. I was born to lock myself out of my dang up truck. And I was like, ugh, having freaking issues right now. And so anyways, I've separated, compartmentalized that inner anger, and walked back into the tax office, and I gave them some money, and I was talking to her. I said, yeah, I said, no, take your time. I got time. I have locked myself out of my pickup, and let me tell you, I got time. And so I called up my boyfriend, and I was like, how much did they charge you to unlock your truck? Because I think your bad luck has rubbed off on me. And he started laughing. He's telling me, he's spent like a lot of money, because he's unlocked himself out of his truck like multiple times apparently. Anyway, I told him I'm so sorry, but anywho, and it never fails to. I think the last 2 times I've been out of town, so it's not like I can go help him. So anyways, so I was like, I said, well, how much do they charge you? And he told me. I was like, oh dear Lord. I said, no. I said, I don't know. I'm thinking I'll take a window out for it. Might be cheaper to get a window or something. Maybe not. I might be about to say, I don't know, but I will find another way. No. And so anyways, I'm setting up a tailgate, and there's a dude comes by, and he's trying to find, I think, a food bank or something, and anyways, I told him, how to get to it and whatnot. And anyways, I'm sitting there, there's cops going by, and if I was in North Carolina, I could call the Popo, and they would call the fire department or whatever. This is a funny story. I should probably tell this before I get into that. But anyways, North Carolina, they'll do it for free. At least the parts that I've been to. Because I locked myself out of my red semi that I had, and I can't tell you how frustrating that was. And I had a flat tire. No, I'm taking that back. I had a tire that was coming off a rim. My rim was coming off, I should say. It was a hot mess. So anyways, but they unlocked my semi for free. And before that, I was trying to find the non-emergency 911 number to call, because it wasn't really an emergency, but I mean it was, but not that kind of an emergency. So I called them, and I ended up calling the local jail, and the lady on the phone started chuckling, and I said, well, I'm sure you have some talented people in there that could unlock it, but I don't want that. So she's like, hold on, let me get you the non-emergency emergency number. I was like, she said, you realize you just called the jail? I said, I'm realizing that this was not the phone call I was trying to make. I promise you, I'm not looking for love after lockup. I promise. And anyways, so, but in South Carolina, at least in my area that I live, the local police department has stopped, and the fire department, they have stopped helping people unlock their vehicles and stuff because of a liability situation, right? And so I was sitting there, and I was like, well, if I stick my fingers in between the seal and the window glass, and like my fingers get stuck, is that a liability? Will it be important then? Because I just paid my taxes. I don't really feel like handing out more money to a locksmith just so he can, done, easy money. Like, I'm not feeling, it's a liability for me to walk down the street, okay? Like, it's just a liability. I mean, my life matters, okay? So, anyways, but my boyfriend, he came, and he wasn't too far, because I had gotten off work early, actually, so I was out and about doing errands and stuff. And but anyway, we got a Slim Jim, and it was the crappiest Slim Jim that they could possibly sell. And so anyway, long story short, the lady in the tax office, her boyfriend came out, and I think he's got one more pallet. Looks like maybe. Anyway, he came through, and he had some tools, and he unlocked my truck for me. And anyways, I was so incredibly thankful. I sat out there for like, I don't know, 3 hours or something. I was just like, I'm not giving it in. I'm not calling the locksmith. I'm not doing it. I don't need that kind of financial setback right this second. Like, it's just not gonna happen, And I said, I'll sit here. And then too, while all this is going on, right? Because I didn't give up. I was sitting there, I was laying on my toolbox. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out, but the good Lord got plans. He's got good plans for me. This is gonna work out. I don't know how, but it's gonna work out. And I was, I was trying not to stress about it. And the whole time this saga is going on with me in front of this tax office, I have my crock pot that I'm taking home, and it's got shrimp scampi in it. And I just 3 hours of not being in the refrigerator. Can you imagine what it would have been had it stayed overnight? So that's brewing inside my pickle. I was like, it's gonna work out. I have faith. And it did work out. But I tell you, it was interesting. It was really interesting. So I was just like, oh my gosh. Because I called the local police department. I was like, hey, this is my situation, She's like, unfortunately, I'm so sorry. We can't, we no longer do that anymore because of liability. I'm like, ew, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Clunk. My camera was burning up there. It got a little hot. But anywho, yeah, I was like, well, thank you so very much, clunk, hang up and whatnot. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not giving it in. I'm not giving it in. I'm not paying a freaking locksmith hundreds of dollars or whatever it ends up being, because they base it on like your vehicle and make and all that good stuff. And anyway, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I've been in this situation before, and it'll work out. It'll work out. And I don't know when I'm gonna get to go home, but it's gonna work out. So anyway. Yeah, so that's what happened to me last weekend. So the weekend before Memorial Day weekend is what I should say. Anywho, yeah, I think he's got I think that's the last pallet. So I didn't see any paperwork with him, so I hope he's got paperwork. Because if not, well, I got some. I hope he knows what he's got loaded, because I don't. So anywho. But I will be back when he gets done, and I think he's doing that, putting on the last one now. So, anywho, all right, I will be back. So we have scaled out. We didn't have to scale out. No, whoops. Except if I put it in gear. Alright. We're gonna go up over here. So, anywho, yeah, I got to think. Sometimes I don't communicate the best, and sometimes people understand me, sometimes they don't. But anyways, this fella here, he's got the count on this all kind of wrong. So we're gonna go back there, and we're gonna go try to get a little bit more accurate count, because he ain't got his fella, he ain't got his right. So trying to make the unloading process a little bit easier. So let's go back there real quick. Literally, I had to count with belts. We had to unload in boxes. They weren't on pallets. It was individual boxes. And we had little rollers, a little roller conveyor belt thing. Let me tell you, I sweated. Oh my gosh. It was bad enough that the guys at the stores, they was like, "You're the longest lasting truck driver we've had to deliver to us," because everybody else did it for a few weeks and then they quit. I was like, I'm not scared of working. I just would like for it to amount to something meaningful later in life. Okay, so let me put this last one here on. Probably will be fine, but just in case I'm wrong. It won't hurt. I'm gonna learn one day which side to clamp on. There you go. Yeah, because couldn't help it. He didn't have a way to really push it all the way into the front. So, and I don't like that. Let's change that up a little bit. Oh, good gracious. At least it shrink wrap, you know? At least that much. Alright, so that is semi sort of secured. About as good as I'm gonna get it. And then this this should be okay. Now I got one more strap. But anyways, let's get out of here. I'm kind of in the way, but whatever. It's all good. Let's start heading back home. Oh, excuse me. Maybe my hand sanitizer. Ugh. Not looking much. There we go. I gotta get some more hand sanitizer. But anywho's, let's rock and roll. I'll see you guys down the road. Wreck of the week. That one there's a doozy. Oh, that's bad. Hey, come. Hey, come. Oh, and there's hauling oranges, looks like. There's some sort of fruit. I think those were oranges. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, well, we just got unloaded. I'm heading back to the terminal. Your girl is done for this week. Y'all have a happy, wonderful, safe Memorial Day weekend. I know this video will be after that, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. I plan on relaxing. I have every intentions of like doing not very much, other than like maybe the absolute minimum. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna try to go chill and just have a good old time, just take it easy, because next week I got to go and hustle like there ain't no tomorrow. So I mean, you know. But y'all be careful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Thank you so much for watching, and I said that all wrong. Alright, well, that's it for this week, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Mwah! Bye!